In the late 1990s, the US Air Force, NASA, and Lockheed Martin joined forces to imagine the X-44 Manta, a fighter so advanced it could have changed the very nature of air combat forever. This was a time when the world was shifting, and the race for air superiority was more intense than ever. This wasn't just another jet. It was a bold vision to make rivals like China and Russia obsolete, to leapfrog their technology and secure American dominance in the skies for decades to come. The X-44 aimed to push stealth technology to its absolute limit, building on the legendary legacy of the F-117 and B-2 bombers, aircraft that had already redefined what was possible in aerial warfare. Imagine a jet that could outmaneuver anything in the sky and remain nearly invisible to radar, a true ghost, able to strike without warning and vanish before anyone could react. Its Manta Ray-inspired design promised unmatched agility and stealth, with a tailless shape that was as beautiful as it was deadly. The X-44 was more than a successor to the F-22 Raptor. It was a leap into the future, signaling that America was already working on the next revolution in air power, even as the rest of the world tried to catch up. Engineers at Lockheed's legendary Skunk Works were ready to tear up the rulebook, using radical new ideas and cutting-edge technology to create something the world had never seen before. The challenge was immense: build a fighter with no tail, controlled entirely by advanced computers, and capable of dominating any adversary in the sky. It was a test of both engineering and imagination. The Manta was a high-stakes gamble, a revolution on paper that, if realized, could have made American air power untouchable and changed the balance of power worldwide. Even though it never flew, the shockwaves from this project were felt worldwide, inspiring new generations of engineers and sparking imaginations across the globe. The X-44 Manta was the ultimate dream, a glimpse into a future where the US ruled the skies and the boundaries of technology were limited only by human ambition. Most planes have tails for stability, acting like the feathers on an arrow to keep them flying straight and true. The tail helps control pitch and yaw, making sure the aircraft stays balanced in the air, especially at high speeds or during sharp maneuvers. But the X-44 Manta broke all the rules by eliminating the tail entirely. Why? Stealth. By removing the tail, designers aimed to create a jet that could slip through enemy defenses almost undetected, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in aviation. Tails reflect radar, making jets easy targets. The vertical and horizontal stabilizers are like beacons for enemy radar, giving away a plane's position. The Manta's pure flying wing design scattered radar waves, making it nearly invisible. Its shape confused radar systems, bouncing signals away instead of back to the source. Inspired by the B-2 bomber, the Manta took stealth to fighter jet speeds and agility. It was designed to combine the B-2's ghost-like radar signature with the maneuverability of a true air superiority fighter. Its seamless, flowing shape meant fewer radar hotspots. Every surface was blended for maximum stealth. The smooth, continuous curves left almost nowhere for radar to catch. No external weapons, no sharp angles, just a single, elegant wing. Everything was tucked inside, from weapons to sensors, to keep the profile as clean as possible. This radical approach was a direct response to ever-improving enemy air defenses. As surface-to-air missiles and radar systems became more advanced, the need for next-level stealth was urgent. As radar tech advanced, even stealth jets like the F-117 became vulnerable. The old tricks were no longer enough to guarantee survival in hostile skies. The Manta aimed to reset the clock, making detection nearly impossible. It was a leap forward, not just an upgrade. By removing the tail, designers targeted a generational leap in invisibility. It was a bold experiment, challenging decades of conventional wisdom in aircraft design. The X-44 wasn't just an evolution, it was a total reimagining of what a stealth fighter could be. It represented a new vision for the future of aerial combat. Its design philosophy would influence American air power for decades, shaping the next generation of stealth technology and inspiring engineers worldwide. The Manta was stealth, perfected, a vision of invisibility that pushed the limits of what flight could achieve. A tailless jet is stealthy, but dangerously unstable. Its sleek design sacrifices stability for stealth, making it a marvel of engineering, but a nightmare to control. Without a tail, the X-44 would want to tumble out of control at the slightest disturbance. Even a minor gust of wind could send it spiraling. The solution? Let computers fly the plane. Advanced algorithms would take over the controls, making split-second decisions. The Manta's digital flight control system would make thousands of micro-adjustments every second, keeping the jet stable and agile. This constant stream of data ensured smooth flight. The pilot would simply tell the computer where to go, the software would handle the chaos. This allowed the pilot to focus on the mission rather than the mechanics of flying. This was a massive leap in software engineering, pushing the limits of 1990s technology. Engineers had to innovate like never before. The X-44 was designed to live on the edge of instability, with its computer brain constantly pulling it back. It was a delicate dance between chaos and control. This controlled chaos meant the Manta could outmaneuver any opponent, changing direction almost instantly. It was a game-changer in aerial combat. The challenge: make the system reliable enough to turn instability into a weapon. This required rigorous testing and fine-tuning. If it worked, the Manta would be the most agile fighter ever conceived. Its potential was limitless. The digital brain was the only way to tame this beast. It was the key to unlocking the jet's full capabilities. Without a tail, the X-44 needed a new way to steer. Enter three-dimensional thrust vectoring engine nozzles that could swivel in any direction. Unlike the F-22's up and down nozzles, the Mantas could move in a full circle, controlling pitch, yaw, and roll. The engines became virtual rudders, giving the jet unmatched agility. Combined with its digital flight controls, the Manta could perform maneuvers no other fighter could match. Imagine flying sideways, backwards, or stopping mid-air to target an enemy, moves that would leave rivals helpless. Russian jets were known for super maneuverability, but the X-44 aimed to surpass them all. Thrust vectoring turned the lack of a tail from a weakness into a strength. The Manta would have been a true predator, free from the normal rules of flight. This was the missing piece that made the tailless design possible. The X-44 Manta was designed to be a lethal multi-role platform, air-to-air, ground attack, and more. To stay stealthy, all weapons were hidden inside internal bays, no external pylons, no radar signature. For air combat, it would carry AMRAAMs for long-range kills and sidewinders for dogfights. Its stealth and agility meant it could strike before enemies even knew it was there. For ground attack, the Manta could deliver precision-guided bombs deep into enemy territory, targeting high-value sites. Its mission: clear the skies, destroy defenses, and pave the way for U.S. forces. One jet, many roles, making it a commander's dream asset. The X-44 was envisioned as the tip of the spear, dismantling enemy capabilities from the first strike. Its combination of stealth, speed, and firepower would have made it the most formidable fighter ever built. The Manta was designed to dominate any battlefield. The X-44 Manta had a dream team: the Air Force, NASA, and Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works. Instead of building from scratch, they planned to modify an early F-22 prototype, removing the tails, adding 3D thrust vectoring, and loading revolutionary software. It was a smart, cost-effective way to test radical ideas. But the project hit a wall. The F-22 program was already expensive, and budgets were shrinking in the post-Cold War era. Technical risks were high, especially with unproven thrust vectoring and flight control software. Military priorities shifted toward drones and counterinsurgency after 9/11. The Manta was quietly canceled before a single prototype was built. It wasn't one failure, but a perfect storm of cost, risk, and changing needs. The dream was shelved, but the ideas didn't die. The X-44 became a legend, a glimpse of what could have been. Its story was far from over. The X-44 Manta never flew, but its spirit lives on. Its radical ideas went underground, shaping the next generation of American fighters. The Air Force's Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program is the Manta's direct descendant. NGAD is rumored to be a tailless flying wing, just like the X-44 envisioned. Today's computers and materials make the Manta's once risky tech achievable. The B-21 Raider stealth bomber and the concept of networked, drone-supported fighters all trace their roots to the Manta. The X-44's DNA is embedded in the future of U.S. air power. What was once too advanced is now within reach. The Manta's legacy is a new era of stealth, agility, and dominance. Its influence is everywhere, even if its name is forgotten. The ghost of the Manta is guiding the next leap in air combat. The X-44 Manta is a symbol of American ambition and bold thinking. While rivals built fifth-generation fighters, the U.S. was already dreaming bigger. Canceling the Manta let its technology mature in secret, giving America a hidden edge. The Manta's ideas: tailless stealth, Digital controls, extreme agility, are now at the heart of the NGAD program. What was once a blueprint is becoming reality. The Manta's story is one of strategic patience, not failure. Sometimes the most influential designs are the ones that never fly. The X-44 spirit lives on in the labs and hangars shaping the future of air combat. Its legacy is not in what it was, but in what it inspired. The Manta changed the game before it ever left the ground. As America's next-generation fighters take shape, the X-44's vision is finally coming to life. The dream of the ultimate fighter still flies high,